Introduction: My book Timeless Tweets 2000 of May 2021, which contains a commentary on life and over 2,000 tweets, is presented in video format in YouTube. A number of videos of small size has been produced for convenience of readers. This is one such. Video 23, Chapter 8.3, Tweets 86 to 140. Government servants have secure tenure, reasonable wages, medical/leave facilities, and an handsome pension for life. Why still itch for corruption? Corruption in India is massive, all-pervasive, grossly unjust, and atrocious. Deterrent punishment, as in Arabian countries, is need of hour. Attempt to commit suicide will no longer be a crime. Government decided to delete Section 309 of the Indian Penal Code, long overdue. After all, law works for example, cracker-free nights, riders with helmets, all, but in tough cases like terrorism, change of heart essential. Society must ensure that one man's pleasure does not arise from or result in another's pain. As evil has damaging effect on all things good, charity, besides providing food, shelter, etc., should also consider eradication of evil. When it comes to injustice or inequity, intolerance, and not equanimity, is the need of the hour. Buy now, pay now is conventional finance. Buy now, pay later is prudent finance. For some, buy now, pay never is clever finance. There are doctors, and all are not the same. With due diligence, one has to choose the right one. Same with all professionals. God can neither be defined, nor denied or defied. This will be a lifelong stalemate unless you are drenched in Bacthamart from birth. The world is perhaps a big universal studio of Hollywood. Just a make-believe affair of enormous size. Maybe that is it, who knows? Blending of music systems do not enrich, but only emanciate component systems. And what is worse, that music does not last either. Increased communication facilities and plenty of social media have replaced good neighborliness with emotionless electronic experience. Accidents show how close pleasure and pain are. Many farmer families commit suicide in India. No serious notice by press or public, but sometimes huge uproar over isolated deaths. Free electricity up to 100 units in Tinadu OK as welfare measure, but to extend this to all including high-end consumers not logical. A company may temporarily resort to killer rates to kill competition. After a while, no competitors, then free run, customers beware. For a high net worth INDL, not only his assets, but even his liabilities lend a luster to his status. The middle class miss this. Some pray, keep my limbs and legs okay, Lord, till I die. How illogical this is. You can only request, take me, my God, while I am still fine. In life, as in highway, you must now and then stop, look, listen, and go rather than rush headlong. Less vulnerable to setbacks then. The paradox in life is that advice is not sought by persons who need it most. A consultant is one who steps in on demand and advises for a price. A friend advises unasked whenever necessary and free of cost. Poverty is the worst disease, and extravagance is one sure source of infection. He is blessed who has never visited a court, police station, or hospital. Most bylanes of pleasure lead to the highway to painland. The other man's point of view has no doubt to be considered, but that also has to pass the test of reason/logic. The supposed right of girls to dress as they like absolves society of its responsibility to protect women from onslaught of modesty. In times of crisis, what we do usually falls below what we could have done under the circumstances. A journey ordinarily takes you to the destination desired, but sometimes to destination destined. Love marriage is an abbreviation for love before marriage. Love after marriage is neither guaranteed or precluded. We start seeing TV serials when there is no work to do and find that there is then no time for works to do. Any system has to be controlled by one man in the ultimate analysis, and none knows everything, so rough understanding rules. Everything. Affluence can insulate you from the impact of adversaries and adversities, whether natural or man-made. Going to a temple without bhakti is like entering a hotel without a purse. No purpose will be served in either case. Stab a man and he dies, clearly murder. But if you hurt him so badly that he commits suicide, that is considered a lesser offense. Some people have to fall into pits to learn their lessons. Some others learn from seeing others falling. Prudence. Machine has made man's life easy, but also crazy. In the war front, both the killer and the killed are considered heroes. If a person calls you an aeroplane, you ignore it as you know you are not that. But if he calls you monkey, you get wild. Why? Any doubt? Any lie can land you in trouble anytime, so-called harmless lies including. In any long-standing dispute, the latest event has an overbearing effect compared to all previous ones. People in dispute are people in distress, along with their well-wishers. Accuracy is valuable in science. In real life, however, approximation is permissible, and that includes oversimplification/exaggeration also. Yes, I know attitude is very often a sign of intelligence, but arrogance is just around the corner. Sadness haunts happiness, does not recur at least as frequently or as powerfully. When a man is down and out, his behavior may not be desirable, but understandable, and perhaps may be excusable. If it is desirable to resolve a stalemate, one party or other has to come down magnanimously, either the one who did wrong or the other. It's difficult to realize one's own faults or strong points. Others' comments are valuable in this regard. Beware. Finding time is a problem for some others passing time is the problem. It's inevitable in some cases, but man-made in others. In urban life, youngsters are busy 24/7. No wonder elders living with them feel as lonely as in an old age home. Attitude is the tendency to react to situations in a particular manner naturally, but this can be trained to be positive always. Believers thank God for all good things and blame themselves for all bad. Atheists take credit for all good and draw blank for all bad. When a person dies, that is his end, hence the term deadened. Neither a dictator smiles, nor does anybody smile in his/her presence. If a person is not found where you expect, he is away. If nobody knows where he is missing. If all know but none can see, he is dead. Thank you for reading.